Ba-da-da-da-ba-doo, ha-da-da-da-ba-doo, ha-ba-da-da-da, hoo, ha-ba-da-da-da.
That was Roger's idea, seeing as we're doing swing outs.
So this was level 2. We focused on swing out technique as a nice ad hoc.
We drilled down on the swing out.
Yes, we did.
So the things that we talked about was first was the stretch, Roger, that develops in a swing out, and it's in 2 places. So we're going to do it this way first. This way. Do you want to do it from closed or open? Do it from closed first. Okay, so remember, follows, when you're on your 1, 2, 3, and 4, you don't travel forward. So this is what you're not doing. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This makes it very hard because the leader needs to keep the same distance and the leader will have to compensate.
Right, we'll put a big X through that one. That's what we don't want to do. Okay, so then what we're going to do is not travel forward. So what we're going to do is ground for our leader to get this stretch in our connection. And then we went 2 and 5. 5. And what were we talking about on 5? Or you were talking about, Raj?
So we wanted to, this was a little bit of an overemphasizing, but one of the leaders to actually lunge into 5 and also lunge back on 6.
So that would be 5, 6. And then remember, follows, you're going to rotate into that connecting arm. 6, 7, and 8. And then we did some exercising on sticking the hip out. So we follows, we're going to kind of lunge down onto the right and stick that hip out, your right hip, and leaders.
Leaders, we're effectively then lunging out on our right hip to create extra tension. We're not leaning back. We're just sitting into this to create more distance.
We're sitting away. So what that was a really good point, Roger. So we're not sitting back this way, we're sitting away from each other. So all the way through in like a matrix style. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then the final part of it is typically when you're doing a swing out, follows and leaders alike, you always want to face each other off, or your shoulders, you want to square them off. So when we have our 1, 2, 3, and 4 facing our shoulders off, and 5 facing our shoulders off, 6 facing each other, 7 and 8. And even though my lower extremities are pointed this way, my torso is turned toward Roger. So what you want to avoid for follows is 5, 6, 7, 8. Although there are different styles of swing out where you come out and you face forward, but for the purpose of this class, we weren't doing that.
Yeah, and all the different points that we were trying to focus on do not necessarily need to be as just one swing out. We were overemphasizing a few different points in order to get this more into your muscle memory, in which we can then build upon for other variations of swing outs.
Yes. I think that's all from the Kylie Roger camp.
We hope you guys had fun.
Thanks for so much. Thanks so much for joining us. We had an awesome time.
And I'm Roger, and this is Kylie.
Bye.